There are people who can sit in a room full of others and still feel completely alone. Not because nobody is listening, but because deep down they believe nobody will ever truly understand them. And the strange part, the more misunderstood you feel, the harder it becomes to explain yourself. You start replaying conversations in your head, wondering if you said too much or not enough. You notice how people misunderstand your silence as arrogance, your sensitivity as weakness, or your distance as coldness. And after a while, you stop trying. You smile when you don't feel okay. You stay quiet because explaining yourself feels exhausting. And even when people are around you, there's this invisible emotional wall that nobody seems to notice. I think one of the hardest feelings is realizing that people hear your words, but not your experience. Because sometimes you don't want advice. You just want someone to finally say, "I understand why you feel this way." Psychology explains this in an interesting way. People who constantly feel misunderstood are often deeply self-aware and emotionally observant. They notice emotions, tone changes, small reactions, things others ignore. But because their inner world is so intense, they expect others to understand them at the same depth. And when that doesn't happen, disappointment slowly turns into emotional isolation. The problem is not that you're too much. Sometimes you've simply spent too much time around people who only understand the surface version of you. That's why you feel tired after forcing yourself to feel normal, because pretending to be understood is emotionally draining. So what should you do? First, stop expecting everyone to understand emotions they've never experienced. Second, express yourself clearly, instead of hoping people will automatically feel what you mean. And third, spend more time with people who make you feel emotionally safe, not emotionally questioned. That invisible wall you feel, it was never proof that something is wrong with you. It was proof that you've been craving genuine emotional connection for a very long time. Because sometimes the loneliest people are not the ones who are alone, but the ones who feel unseen in every room they enter.